We got another fake news weather report, alarmist style, coming at you. We got stuff making us frightened all over the place. Let's have a look at lightningmaps.org. Oh my gosh. It's lightning over there. Down southern Florida. Gee, it's lightning over there. Off the coast of North and South Carolina. It's lightning over there. All right, that's not oh my gosh worthy. Let's move on. Taking a look at the U.S. Doppler radar on AccuWeather.com. See what the source of all this instability is. This giant storm that was KAPLASTERing Texas is now stabbing its way into the Midwest, stabbing its way toward Illinois, stabbing its way toward Tennessee as it slowly moves across Arkansas and Missouri, otherwise known as Missouri. Next, two things to point out. There is a giant rotating low over eastern Pennsylvania still, today over the northeast portion instead of the southeast portion, and now they are getting KAPLASTERed the same way the southeast portion did yesterday. Lastly, off the coast of North and South Carolina, there's a pretty nasty storm out there, likely things like water spouts and heavy winds and high seas going on. If you're in this area, do not be on a boat with any hunks such as Mark Wahlberg, as the last thing you want to see, as the last thing in life, is a hunk drowning. All right. Now, take a look at the cloud layer. You get a look at this rotating low over the top of Pennsylvania. And, I mean, this is oh my gosh worthy. This storm has been sitting around for about 48 hours now. And this is oh my gosh worthy. It's just rotating around like water going down a flushing toilet. These clouds are building, and the entire eastern portion of Pennsylvania is pretty flooded, and it's still raining in a lot of places. So get out your boats, inflate your rafts, go underground, assuming those underground places have good draining or are watertight, because it's going to be a while until that water subsides. Next, let's take a look at the NASA Goes Long Wave radiation to really show you what's going on here. The kind of hunks, the kind of storms that'll drown hunks right there, as you can see. The storms that were in Texas and Oklahoma yesterday are now moving to the northeast. There's one big spot right here, right over central Minnesota there, where they're getting KAPLASTEred. And again, eastern Pennsylvania, look out. If you're near a waterfall, don't be at the bottom or the top. I'll zoom in a little bit on this thing in Minnesota here. Look at that. Just coming out of nowhere, KAPLASTEred. Now, let's get the big picture here. We're going to look at the NASA GOES water vapor full disk. And while we're not going to focus on the southern hemisphere, you can see what's going on down there if you want to. There you go. There's a little view. Enjoy. Now, what's holding things in place is the dry air right now. The dry air is controlling things. This dry air here, this dry air here, this dry air over here. That is what's holding the moisture in place. All right? Now, doesn't look like a 666 anymore, does it? Well, I hate to tell you, but things have gotten worse. Okay? The Illuminati is obviously gaining power because check it out. Now we've got a different set of sixes. It was in a line yesterday, and now it's in a triangle, and that is something to be frightened about. Get scared. The Illuminati have obviously got it in for you, so look the hell out. I don't know what to do about it. Just, you know, have a holy symbol or something. Yeah. Final thing we want to check out here. And this goes into more paranormal stuff. Frightening us, scaring us, and making us not want to go on a Caribbean vacation. Because obviously, voodoo practitioners in Haiti have got it in for their neighbors. If you look close, here's Haiti. Look at the way these storms are pounding Hispaniola, which is on the same island, and even pounding the southeast coast of Cuba. That is because of voodoo. And what we would like everybody to remember is that when you're doing voodoo, don't drink. And if you do voodoo, don't drive, especially if you've become a zombie.